The Cowboys will tell you that they had some issues with ball protection in their preseason Week 1 loss, 28-23, to the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars at AT&T Stadium. They will tell you that there's still some things to work out in terms of the operation for Mike McCarthy, now the head coach, in addition to being the play caller of the Dallas Cowboys Texas Coast offense. But by and large, if these games are about trying to make sure that kids get their chance to make the 53-man roster, that absolutely happened here. Mike Fish reporting for CowboysSI.com and for the Fish Report. It starts with Deuce Vaughn, who made a very legitimate bid to be the number 2 running back here behind Tony Pollard. He does not look like a little guy. Well, let me take that back. He doesn't look just like a little guy. He looks like a little guy who happens to also be a football player. The safeties, Thomas and Bell, both made an impact in their bid to be involved in the rotation here now. The Cowboys have their 3-headed monster at safety, and so there's not much room at the top of the depth chart, but both of those two guys played very well. Bell was everywhere as a tackler, and Thomas had the early interception against Trevor Lawrence to kind of set a tone for a Cowboy defense that under Dan Quinn has led the NFL in takeaways for the last couple years. The linebacking group of Clark, Overshown, especially those two, and then of course Jabril Cox is also in this mix. There is a great battle going on there to work alongside Leighton Vander Esch when Micah Parsons plays on the edge. Micah Parsons technically listed as a linebacker for the Cowboys, but obviously he's a move him around chess piece. So the opportunity to get some work there out of those guys, and impressive work it was. And then the wide receiver battle, where again the top 3 guys are locked in. We know who they are, and those top 3 guys, along with Dak Prescott and a total of about 25 first line guys, did not play in this game, and they may not play at all, most of those guys, in this preseason. Jalen Tolbert more than had his moments, as he is taking what McCarthy likes to call that second-year leap. The Cowboys now go back to Oxnard, and then they will go to Seattle for a late game against the Seahawks a week from Saturday, next Saturday. They will continue to try to iron out issues in the offensive line, issues that were exacerbated and continue to be problematic in practice because of the contract holdout of Zach Martin. With the Cowboys, Fish out.